Hey guys, I am Junaid and welcome back again to Xfinity. Today's video is very interesting as I am going to show you the difference between hardware encoding and software encoding in Premiere Pro CC 2020 software for video editing. We will render our final video using different encoders and see which one is better to use and why. So let's start right now. Alright fellas, so we are right inside the Premiere Pro and here we will test what is the effect on our timeline by using CPU or GPU. Alright, first of all we will go to file and navigate to project settings and select general. Here we will select render first of all to software only. What is the effect of this? It will use only CPU to render our timeline. Alright, so first thing we can notice here the red line in our timeline. What is the meaning of this red line? It means that your video is not rendered by GPU, it is rendered by CPU, and it will increase the usage of CPU while you navigate through this timeline. Let me show you. First of all we will go to task manager and select performance, and here you can see 9 to 10% of our GPU is being used and 5% of CPU is used. Once I play this video, let me mute it first. Once I play this video, as you can see the activity on the CPU is 100% and GPU is almost 20 to 19% because I am recording this video, so that's why GPU is used. And the other thing you can notice here, the video is very chopping or lagging. So this is the disadvantage of the CPU acceleration in Premiere Pro. I do not recommend using CPU acceleration in Premiere Pro. Alright, so the red line indicates that it is not rendered using GPU, it is using CPU to render every frame inside the Premiere Pro. Alright, so this is the effect of CPU while you select CPU as a renderer. So now we will select the CUDA for rendering. All right, let me stop this and let me go to file, project settings and general, and here I will select GPU acceleration CUDA and click on OK. Alright, as you can see the line on the video has turned into yellow. It means that this is rendered using GPU. And once I play this video, you will see the GPU activity will be increased and the CPU activity will be decreased to some extent. Alright, let me play this video. As you can see the activity is almost 20%, 73%, 50%. It is being used where it is needed in the timeline. Let me navigate through it. As you can see the activity on the GPU is 50%, almost 45%, 50. And another thing you can notice, the timeline is very smooth because it is not using CPU. As you can see the CPU is only 20 to 30% and the GPU almost goes up to 50%. So that is very good, and the video is not lagging, it is not chopping, it is very smooth. This is the advantage of a GPU acceleration. Alright, so now we will see what is the effect of CPU versus GPU acceleration on export. Alright, so let me save this and go to file and click on export and go to media, and we will keep everything as it is and select the desktop as output, and I will replace it because I did not complete the previous task, and we will select software encoding first. Alright, so this is the estimated file output is 771 MB, and we will see what is the difference. Alright, let us click on export and click on OK and see the activity. As you can see the CPU is taking almost 3 minutes or more to export only 4 minutes of video. The duration of the video is only 4 minutes and the CPU is taking almost 4 minutes to render this quality video. Alright fellas, so here is the result. During software encoding, the CPU activity was up to 100% and the RAM was almost 50% and the GPU was being used at 15 to 20%, and it almost took around 5 minutes to render a 4-minute video. Now we will check and try to export our video by using GPU acceleration and see what is the difference. Here we will select hardware encoding and keep everything as it is, and we will select export, and as you can see the CPU utilization is almost 50 to 40%, and the GPU is being used at 50 to 57%, and we are done. And the CPU usage was 50% and the RAM was also at 50%, it was being used, and the GPU acceleration the GPU was being used at 50 to 57%, and it took almost 50 seconds or 1 minute to export the video, so it is almost 4 times faster than CPU rendering. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. If you face any problem, please let me know in the comment sections. If you want to increase the rendering speed, you can watch my other videos as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. Have a nice day.